In today's video, I will share with you 12 signs as to how you can spot a toxic relationship. Before we get started, please like, share, and comment below. Subscribe so you can receive more great content and future videos. So without further ado, let's get started. The scariest thing about toxic relationships is that we usually are completely unaware that we are in one. It's not like we miss the signs, it's more that we don't even know that they are signs. We simply are completely ignorant about what it means to be in a toxic relationship. For example, mistaking jealousy for passion. I've come to realize that people are spectacularly bad at relationships. From a lack of understanding in how to talk to someone, to simply not realizing the other person does not have your best interest at heart. I mean, if only I had $1 for every friend, sister, work colleague, or TV character I've ever seen that were in an obvious, to everyone but them, toxic relationship. I would almost be rich by now. Let's jump in. 1. The amount of jealousy is staggering. In a loving, mutual fulfilling relationship, feelings of jealousy are experienced by both parties. They are totally normal. However, they are usually infrequent and fleeting because your partner will reassure you that their affections are for you and you alone. However, in a relationship with a toxic person, they might enjoy making you feel insecure. They condition you in this manner so that they feel validated and attractive when you feel unsure of your future with them. Nothing much else makes them feel worthy or secure in themselves than the validation of others. Even if it's at someone else's emotional expense, they might also be incredibly jealous of you. It could be your life, your hair, your bank balance, your home, and most certainly any attention from others. Number 2, they make bad situations worse. If you're feeling down about something, not only will they not be all that interested in discussing it, they might enjoy twisting the knife. They might do this by blaming the situation on you or start to demeaning your character. In some way, they also start talking about themselves and their woes and how your issues pale in comparison. 3. They only behave well when you start to withdraw. Only when they feel you are getting fed up of their poor behavior do they spring into action to attempt to win you over again. Someone who genuinely loves their partner will know a relationship takes time, consideration, thought, and commitment. They are fully aware that they need to do things to maintain and grow the connection. They don't just allow it to slide down the wall and then, just before it hits the floor, pop up at your workplace with a big smile, rose, and dinner reservation. 4. You're always walking on endless eggshells. Not being free to express your own opinions on things for fear of encountering their wrath. You might feel on edge all the time. You feel as if you have to place every thought through 10 filters before speaking to them aloud. You might find yourself to spend a lot of time being preoccupied about accidentally saying something that will offend them in some way. You might even find yourself going through your text over again before sending them. 5. Alone time is weird. You might feel nerdy for them, unable to relax and enjoy your time alone. You might wonder if they've gone off you or if they're seeing someone else behind your back. If so, you may have been conditioned by them to feel this way. It's all part of the control they wish to have over you. Or, contrastingly, you might feel super relieved when spending time alone. You might find yourself relishing every single moment you have without them because their unreasonable behavior and high standards are exhausting. 6. You can't disagree with them. Disagreeing with them can lead to huge arguments. Having your own opinion is rarely, if ever, okay. Oftentimes, you aren't allowed to disagree with them on anything. You didn't vote for the same politician. Bah, you're either stupid because you know they're always right and infinitely intellectually superior to you and everyone else. A healthy partner will never berate you for having a different opinion. And although they might strongly disagree with some of your opinions and ideas, they understand that we all think differently and that no two people can agree on absolutely everything all the time. Number 7. They often withhold validation and affection. We can all feel insecure about so many things in life at times. You might appreciate some encouragement from your partner. If you decided to apply for a new job, set up a new business, change your hair color, alas, you are sadly very unlikely to get that with a toxic partner. 8. They rarely compliment you. You might not be able to put your finger on why their compliments often seem underhanded or insincere on the rare occasion they make them. If and when they pay you what seems like a genuine compliment, it usually turns out they want something from you. Number 9. They are pro-dream crushers. You might as well call life quits in their eyes, because unless their golden suggestions are taken up, all the ideas you come up with are simply terrible and doomed to failure. That new and exciting business you wanted to set up that you're super passionate about? It's nonsense. You will never make it. It will just end up being a big waste of time and money. That new haircut you've been thinking about? It won't suit you. That new job you'd like to apply to? You won't even get an interview. And if you do, you will probably blow it. Even the job you have right now might be considered below par in some way. Toxic people are known for crushing hopes and dreams, and the more they can ruin, the better. The reasoning and inner dialogue? Who knows? But it probably goes something like this. I am not happy, nothing works out for me, so why should it for you? 10. It's always your fault. You might be made to feel as if you're seldom capable of doing anything well. Or, right, if something fails in their life, however big or small, it's somehow your fault. They might make you feel like you didn't support them enough, didn't compliment them enough, or didn't help them in ways they think you should have, that leads to their failure. 11. You're exhausted. Keeping up with paying them attention, compliments, and trying to do everything right for them, all while looking great, maintaining a job, and taking care of the kids, is just too much. You might feel physically, mentally, and emotionally drained. And recovery can seem impossible. You might sometimes feel as if you were able to keep up with it all. But your body may show signs of sickness. You might start to grind your teeth at night from the stress, develop a rash, breakouts, or panic attacks. The body sometimes recognizes and shows signs of stress and anxiety before your conscious mind does. Number 12. You feel like you're never enough. Maybe nothing you ever do or say feels good enough for them. They can often feel like bottomless wells that require constant refilling with compliments, praise, and validation. Your efforts into connections go unnoticed or are usually underappreciated. They are very rare. If ever returned, sometimes you feel altogether invincible, or as though you simply don't matter at all that much to them. Thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button and hit that notification bell.